following is a production of Watlington Shires and Pierce Productions. Welcome to the Wright Chrysler Dodge Ram pregame show. Just like the big game, you have to be prepared. And the same holds true when it comes to buying your next vehicle. So be prepared by going to WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com. That way you're ready to go when you hit the lot. Now it's time for us to get you ready for the big game. The Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram pregame show starts now.
Hey, good evening, football fans. The big prize here on Net SN. Watch out with that. There we go. Oh, you're good, man. It's hitting that little. We're having a little problem here with the connect. I think we're good. Okay, ding ding. Now we're good to go there. All right, so yeah. All right, welcome here to the big broadcast here on NetSN. And it's our Thursday night Piney Woods game of the week, and this game was scheduled here a few weeks back. And then the weather changed a little bit because tomorrow night we were planning on going over and covering the Timpson and St. Augustine game, but the weather has kind of changed that around here for tomorrow evening, and that game is going to be starting here at about 7:30 over there in St. Augustine tonight. So, like I said, folks, I was committed to this game. And I'm always honoring my commitments here. I love coming to West Sabine and seeing Coach Bragg and the Pineland West Sabine Tigers. They're taking on the Sabine Pass Sharks here this evening. Hang on a second, I'll get you out of there. And they're taking on Sabine Pass here this evening. So we got all kinds of good action going on for you. There's a Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show. So stick with us, folks, here as we're doing get a couple of things ready to roll here, and missing a roster here for Sabine Pass, but we're gonna see if we can catch up on some of that tonight as well. Now, here was my plan, though. I thought this would be a good idea if we can get it done. So this game is going to start here right about 6 o'clock here in about 7 or 8 minutes. We're going to be getting underway here with this ball game. So if this game gets over and then we've got to go right through St. Augustine. So what we're going to do is Joe and I, we're going to stop there at Wolf Stadium and see what's going on. And we may do some Facebook Live on the NetSN Live. So check that out. We'll see what's going on the way back home. That's what our plan is for this evening here tonight, folks. All right. So West Sabine is hosting the Sabine Pass Tigers. Now, there's been a little bit out there about some of the going on with the Sabine Pass. But we're not going to get into that. Apparently, they got some paperwork issue, but I think they're going to get that worked out. Should be okay for Sabine Pass. Now, they lost to the top dog in this district, Deweyville, last week, and they will now be ready to go here against the number 2 team sitting in here. And that's what West Sabine wants to do, as they still have this is the last game of the season for both of these teams. So what they're looking to do here is keep their seeding. Now, if the Sabine Pass can get this win here over West Sabine, that means they would move into that number 2 spot. It'd be Deweyville, Sabine Pass, and then West Sabine. But Sabine wants to stay there. The Tigers, they want to stay right there in that number 2 spot. So that's what they're going to have to do here this evening, and that's what they're going to be playing for here in West Sabine tonight, as Coach Bragg and his team has them ready to rock and roll here. So we'll give you some updates of some other games. I know Center and Rusk got moved to Thursday night. A lot of games in the area got moved to tonight. A lot of Friday games have been moved to earlier into the evening, but right now, our plan is because it hasn't been moved yet, we're going to be in Shelbyville for the Shelbyville Dragons and the Hip Hill Hornets. That is going to be tomorrow night here on here on NetSN. All right, so that's where we are, folks. We're at our pregame time, kind of with some of the things that are going on. Sabine Pass and West Sabine on the way. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back here on NetSN.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the Pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with Best of Nacogdoches and Best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods. Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading Deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
Joaquin Tire in Joaquin, Texas. Family owned and operated with new and used tires, general mechanics, and road services. Jesse and his team is proud to serve the community with car, truck, and commercial and ag vehicle tires. They're located in Joaquin at the 84 and Highway 7 split. Call the shop today to make an appointment at 936-269-9516. That's 936-269-9516. Joaquin Tire is a proud sponsor of Game of the Week. Stop in and see them today for all of your new and used tire needs.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century.
One of my favorite memories is waking up on Sunday morning at Grandma's house to the smell of breakfast. Now, Diamond Bee Cafe's not quite Grandma's house, but it's pretty darn close. Now, it may take an extra minute to get the food to the table, but quality takes time. Diamond Bee Cafe on the corner of Timpson and Tennahaw in Center. If you're in a hurry and need a quick pick-me-up, stop by Diamond Bee Coffee, 500 Hurst Street, serving specialty coffees, breakfast, lunch, and sweets. Thank you for joining us on the Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep pregame show. It's time for kickoff, and your kickoffs are brought to us by Shelby Savings Bank.
Shelby Savings Bank has a brand new look. They're proud of where they've been, where they came from starting in 1981, but now they're moving forward with locations all over East Texas to serve you. Will Lucas knows that he's standing on the backs of giants that had a vision for the financial future of Shelby County. And he and his staff are taking that future into new directions with things like mobile deposits.
All righty, folks, let's get ready for some action here tonight as we're ready for some football this evening. And let's see, and I don't have a lot of roster action here, but for Sabine to pass, so we're going to do the best we can here and see what we can come out. That's going to be taken there at about the 15-yard line by the Sharks. The Sharks looking to bring it up the field here. Good coverage there by the West Sabine Tigers. Is that is number 20 with the ball there for number 20 there for the Sharks. Gets him out there on a 1st down and 10. Ball sitting right around of the 20-yard line here for Sabine pass. Thank you. All right, Sabine pass ready to come out here. Like I said, I don't have a roster for the Sharks, folks, so we'll do our best to see what we can do here. Going up under center here is number 5. He's got number 2 as the running back in the backfield here in I formation here. And a pitch it out here to number 2 for the Sharks. Take it around the edge, being chased there by the Tigers. Taking her up to about the 25, 26-yard line. It looks like Kobe Hughes out there, number 1, tracking him down and makes the stop. That's a pickup of about 7 there for Sabine pass. They'll have it there. I make that about 5, maybe 6 up to the 26-yard line. So the Sharks looking to get things rock and rolling here to start off. And here they go with a 2nd down. Oh, it is up there just a little bit farther there. All right, so a 2nd down and about 3 here. So that was a good 6 or 7 yard run there by number 2 for the Sharks. We're going to give it to him again. He'll come here to the near side this time. And he'll find a bunch of Tigers out there, but he'll have enough for a 1st down as he's finally taken down. Turn the corner here. Number 2 there. Number 5, that is Damian Coleman there on the stop. That's enough for a Ray Jones 1st down there for Sabine pass. Sharks So what's at stake here for these two teams? The second and third place into the district here. So district seating, you always want to have the higher seed there. Deweyville looks like they're going to take over the top spot of this district. And West Sabine trying to stay right there in a second. And with a win here, Sabine Pass can move themselves into that second position. Now, I formation, a little power football here by Sabine. Offset I. Now I'm going to bring a man in motion. Looking to pass. Oh, hand it off here, number 2. Have me fooled here. And going to be running right behind that number 2 all night long, up to the 35-yard line. So use there onto the stop there for the Tigers. We'll see if we can get some names from the announcers down there on the Sabine Pass Sharks players whenever we can. We talked to them about some roster there earlier, but they didn't have one ready to go. So we're all right. So just underway here at about 10 minutes to go into this first quarter. Sabine Pass, the Sharks starting off had the ball. Now had their first down here. Now have a second down and about 6. And they have the ball on their own 34-yard line. Looking to pass here, number 5. We got a penalty flag coming down, and it is an incomplete pass there in the middle. But where that flag comes down at, that's looks like it's going to be a holding call there. Oh, offsides on Sabine Pass. So that'll back them up, and there'll be about a second down and 11 if Coach Bragg decides to take the penalty here. Beautiful night for football. There was a lot of clouds and everything in the sky all day today. It looked like it will be a little bit crazy, but the weather's going to hold off and make for a very nice night. A little wind out here.
Yeah, you can hear the wind in the mics.
Yeah, it's blowing around a little bit, but it's a good night out here. And I thought, well, usually I'm wearing shorts, but tonight I decided to wear jeans. And Joe said, well, I should wear pants, but he wore shorts. And he's ready to go. Here we go. Number 5 ready for snap. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket. Coming down here, got his man. And it's going to be over the head of the intended receiver. They're trying to get it to number 4, and that'll be an incomplete pass. Third down and 11. So third down and 11 now for Sabine Pass after the incomplete pass. And the West Sabine Tigers are trying to do everything they can here. Now they got them a third down and behind the sticks. Try to hold off here in a good defensive stand to see if they can get the ball and get their offense out there and get rolling. But Sabine Pass and the Tigers, or should I say the Sharks, are going to pick up a first down. They got a good running back there, number 2. And here we go. Third down and long here for the Sharks. High snap. Going to look to pass. Throw it out on the far side. Got his man there. Breaks one tackle. Now has an opportunity to get up the field, and he's going to pick up a few yards there on that far side out there. Good job there getting there to cover for the – that's number 9 on the side. That was number 9 there on the reception there for Sabine Pass. Still going to be fourth down and about 3, and a good job getting there to cover up there by the West Sabine Tigers as they got there to – after he broke one tackle, got there to bring him down and make it a fourth down and about 3. And the Sharks look like they may be trying to go for it right here, but I do believe, see if they got that. Oh, I did turn that out. I do believe that they may do the old ugly punt here. We'll see what they decide to do. But no, they're going to bring him up. Maybe they can see if they're going to get the Tigers to jump off, see if they can get a penalty. No, they are going to snap it. And a nice little play of action there. Going to throw it up to the far side. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver there. Almost had him. But it's a turnover on downs, and the West Sabine Tigers are going to come out here, and they'll have very good field position. They'll have it deep into Sabine Pass's territory here, and they'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. That's where the Tigers will take over.
Yeah, it looks like the pass was a little low, Larry.
Just a touch. He had an opportunity, though. He's trying to put it in that place where just his receiver could get it there on that far side.
Yeah.
But just get a little out of his reach right there. So here we go with Leighton Quick is back out here. And your quarterback. And here's a handoff. Bork going to take it right up the gut. And Bork going to take it right in there as number 6, Peyton Bork. Going to be like the Wildcat formation. Take it up there, and he'll have pretty close to a first down. He'll get at least 9.5. Second down is short. And down at the the 28-yard line. So Peyton Bork line up in there taking the snap. And looks like he'll be back there once again at quarterback. Trip should be set over to the far side here for the Tigers. Here's Bork going to throw it out there. Underneath, got his man.
Got his first down.
And he'll have a first down, breaking tackles there. That is Jacoby Harris.
Harris knocking people down.
Yeah. Rolling people over out there. That's a Ray Jones first down there for the West Sabine Tigers. And with a short field here, some Tigers are searching some dominance here, see if they can put it in the end zone. 20 right now at the 20-yard line with a first down and 10 for West Sabine. So Bork going to go up under center, hand off here to the near side, and take it over here to the right. And he'll take it down inside the 5-yard line.
Inside the 5.
Is that number 4, Harris, there on the carry. And he'll take it down inside the 5. A first down and goal for the Tigers. They're going to get to the line quick. Bork going to hand out to Harris once again, bring it over here to the far side, near side. He takes it in, following those big blockers. It's touchdown, Tigers. And that sends the West Sabine Tigers take it in on the score, starting there at right around their 34-yard line. Take it in for the touchdown on the 4-yard run there by Harris. Harris did a lot there. He had a good reception. And then now he takes it in there for a score, running it down there for him.
Well, that was smart with that quick snap, keeping that momentum going.
Yeah, definitely trying to do everything they can to keep him from doing any kind of substitution. And Harris going to get the extra point right there. I do believe that was Harris that's going to get the extra point for him. So that's going to make it a 7-0 lead here for West Sabine as they take the short field and take it down and score. It is 7-0 West Sabine Tigers. We'll be right back here on Net SN.
Wiggins Farms. You know, they call them the watermelon family. But the product from their farm, when the melon's just a baby, all the way through to the harvest, to your table. It's the juiciest, best melons available. Wiggins Farms, hat not included.
Already back here before the 7 Bank kickoff, and Joe got a little bit of something for us, I think.
Well, we'd like to thank all the pregame, halftime, and postgame sponsors across all Watlington, Shires, Pierce Productions tonight. They include Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Hope Medical, Ray Jones Chevrolet, Farmers State Bank, Elite Hair Design, Wiggins Farm, Blake Furniture, and Aurora Concepts. We appreciate all these sponsors and their support of all area athletics.
Yes, we do. And I tell you what, we got playoffs coming up already. I was talking about it the other day where we did some volleyball playoffs on Tuesday, and hadn't been out doing the playoff run here since the end of May, right around the 1st of June. So already into the playoff roll. And whenever we do the playoffs, folks, you know that that's through the NFHS network, unless there's other arrangements made. So be ready for that, okay? Bobbled the catch there, but still number 20, he's going to take it over to the far side on the Sabine pass side, get some good yardage there. He'll take it up above the 25-yard line. They'll say he's out of bounds. And he's out there at about to the 27-yard line. First down and 10 here for the Sabine Bass Sharks. 7-0 here as they come back out. For their second offensive set, 6:54 to go here. West Sabine with the lead. I say right at the 29-yard line is where they are. So here comes the Sharks. Got a man in motion. That's number 4 going to bring him in here. And that's going to be 2 men moving right there. That's going to be offsides. So an offsides penalty right there for the Sharks. That'll back them up 5, make it a first down and 15 here in this first quarter. I know there's some other games going on in the area, probably not really starting until later on this evening, so I don't know how much of that batter scoreboard we're going to get to run into, but we'll do as much as we possibly can here. A lot of games got moved up to tonight, so we'll have some of that batter scoreboard going on for you here this evening, because when your case matters, it's batters. That's if I can keep this wind from blowing my stuff away. All right, so here we go. Snap on the way, got a hand off. Another nice job in the backfield there by the Tigers. Is that number 2, Brandon, I think is what they're saying. That's going to be a loss on the play. Another great job there by West Sabine and the defense. Going to kick him back there. The Tigers have him all the way back now to the 18-yard line, making it a second down and about 24 now. Oh, that's a big one right there. And the Sharks. Going to bring it back to the line here. Here's the snap. Going to look to pass. Going to have some pressure in the backfield. Now still looking to throw. Throws it upfield. Nobody there. Had to get rid of it, but wisely does get rid of it. Making it a third down and long for Sabine pass. So I think they're saying number 5 is Kyle. Is that what they're saying there, Joe? Is that what you're getting? I think that's what I understood there. Kyle, the quarterback, is number 5. So see if we can remember that. So an incomplete pass there makes it a third down and a long for the Sharks. So Kyle and his offense, number 5. I think I'm getting that right there, folks. If I don't, I apologize. We'll make sure we get it right for too long. Back to the line. Twin receiver set both sides here for the Sharks. Looks like Kyle's changing the play a little bit. Talk to his running back. And now going to look to pass. Going to throw it out over to the far side. Got his man right there, and he's got a catch there. He's going to get maybe back to that original line of scrimmage up to about the 27, 28-yard line on the reception. They're still going to bring up a fourth down and long. So number 20 is Brandon. Fourth down and about 13 now. Got most of that negative yardage back here, but Sabine pass, they decided to try to go for it a while ago. This one's a little bit longer here, so I'm going to think that they're going to probably try to punt this one away this time.
That's what it looks like.
Looks like number 4, Jacoby Harris, back there for the kick. Good snap. Kick on the way.
Nice kick.
And Harris will take it right there at about the 38-yard line, making one man miss, bringing it here to the near side, but doing a great job there on the tackle. Great job there on the tackle. That's number 2. So the Tigers will get it there, first down and 10 at the 40-yard line. Great play there by number 2 there for the Sharks. 5:08 to play here in this first quarter, 7-0. And the Tigers have done an excellent job here on the defensive side and on offense, as they had a short fielder last time with the ball. So we'll bring it back up here. As it'll be Bork once again. He'll go up under center. Twin back set. Going to hand off. Second man through. Bring it here to the near side. And looking for some blockers. And he finally gets stood up and stuck down there. That's number 12. That is Cameron Striegel, number 12. But he'll get about 8 or 9 or so on that carry. Makes it a second down and 2 here for the Tigers, as that clock will roll now under 5 minutes to go. See if there's any scores out there. Doesn't look like there's anything going on out there as far as the scores go.
I don't think yet.
Probably not yet. We're probably one of the early games out there.
We're about
everywhere here out there.
Yeah, we're about an hour and 15 away from all the other games.
Probably
I think they
so.
all start at 7.
So everybody's watching us then. We better do a good job, I guess.
That's right.
All right, so here's Bork. He'll be in shotgun this time, bringing the man in motion from the left to the right side. He'll roll out here. Now look at the pass. Got a man
Across
to the
field.
far side, wide open. Oh, what a play by the Tigers. They find him on the other side.
Is he going to get in?
All the way to the house. Is he going to make it? And he's going to be just out of bounds. But it will be a first down and goal for the Tigers. That's number 10 on that reception, Alex Richardson. And he takes it down. What a great play there by Coach Bragg. He had everybody flowing here to the right side, throw it back to the left. Wide open over there in the far side in the flat. It took it to the outside the 5-yard line, is where they're going to see first down and goal here for the Tigers. Bringing it up to the line quick. Here's Bork going to hand off once again. Turn over to that far side. Getting upended into the end zone. That's number 12. That is Cameron Striegel. He'll take it in. He got upended there by the Sharks, but he takes it in for the score. That'll make it a 13-0 ball game here with 4:02 to go in this first quarter, as the Tigers have come back out both their possessions here and have put a couple of touchdowns on the board. Harris going to be back here to try the extra point. Now, the last time we saw the West Sabine Tigers, they didn't really go for the extra points there. And Harris has done a great job, and now he's got 2 of them tonight. And the West Sabine Tigers will now take a 14-0 lead with 4:02 to play here in this first half, or this first quarter, sorry. We'll be right back here on Net SN.
At Shelby Savings Bank, the same thing that's true at the Selma Street location is true at the North Branch. It's where banking meets the smile. They're not just friendly tellers, they're your friendly tellers. And the smile on Manager Janet's face, it's contagious. When you say Shelby Savings Bank is your friendly hometown bank, well, you hit it right on the nose.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
Alrighty, back here, folks, as it's now 14-0, 4:02 to go here in this first quarter. West Sabine and the Tigers looking to secure that number 2 spot into the district here over Sabine Pass. And the Sharks looking to find a way to where they can get that number 2 spot with a victory here tonight.
The Sharks look a little flat, Larry.
They do for right now, so let's see if they can figure something out here and figure out to this defense. And maybe they're just kind of feeling out the Tigers right here. So we'll have to see. They've got a good winning record. They've done really well this season. And so they've got a good football team out there. And they're going to come out here and they're going to make some adjustments as they go along. But they can't let the Tigers get too far ahead of them. That's for sure.
Right.
Harris with another good kick, and it'll take it back, and it'll be all the way back there with another great kick, and it'll take it at the 10-yard line here for the Sharks. Number 22 on to the return. He'll bring it back above the 20-yard line, taking it out of bounds. Got a penalty flag coming in late, too, so that may be against the Tigers there. They're calling it a late hit. I don't know if that was such a late hit out there, but I'm going to get a...
Didn't look late to me.
That's against the receiving team, though. So that was something that happened. Maybe a block in the back over there. It wasn't an out-of-bounds hit there, so that's going to go against the Sharks. That's definitely something they didn't need right here to back them up even more as they're already down 2 scores here into this first quarter. 3:53 to play here into the first. And Sabine Pass has had a few good plays here, but they got behind the chains their last time that they had it. And now they're way down into their own territory, all the way back to the 14-yard line. Make that the 13-yard line. As where they're going to start off here on their third possession. I said they had that last possession they had a 4th down and long. They got most of it back. They almost were able to complete. They were almost ready to keep that drive going, but just came up a little bit short there. So here we go. Hear that wind blowing around. See if I can get around it. Snap coming out here looking to pass. Thrown out here into the flat. Oh, what a stick by the Tigers down there on the far end. Harris, well, I tell you what, he has been all over the place here so far this first half. And that's going to be a loss back there, loss of about 5. Woo! Laying some wood out there, Jacoby Harris.
I'll say.
Okay, I got that right. Number 4. Jacoby Harris. All right, there we go. Nice. He read that one ready. He was ready to lay some down. That's nice. All right, so here we go back to dime formation. Or I should say shotgun. Kyle. Gonna look to pass over to the far side. Got a man in the middle of the field. It's up there. And is it intercepted? It is intercepted.
It is.
I didn't know for sure if they were going to be able to get intercepted there. But that is picked off there by McGowan, number 3 for the Tigers. So that's a turnover and another short field here coming up for West Sabine here against Sabine Pass. That one got up there. It's kind of hard up in this wind. That wind is blowing pretty much across the field there. That one got up there and kind of floated, and it allowed the receiver was open behind him, but it just didn't get back there. And it kind of floated up there in the air a little bit for the quarterback. And they picked off there as a couple of Tigers sitting there ready and waiting for it, and McGowan comes down with the interception. 3:06 to go, and Tigers get it back here. And Bork going to hand off, and another big run coming up the middle here across the 30-yard line. That's number 14 on that carry. That's Freeman. And that'll pick up 9, 2nd down and 1, keeping that clock rolling now under 3 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Coming up at halftime, we do this really cool thing with breakfast with the linemen. We get a chance to get some linemen down there. We go to Diamond B Cafe, have some breakfast.
That's right.
And last week, our winner was from Shelbyville, was Cason Lee. So we'll have his interview coming up at halftime. So join us for that, him and Coach Wager, as they get ready to take on Hemp Hill tomorrow night right here on NetSN. Bork up under center, pitching it back to Freeman once again, and a nice job there by the Sharks there, right there to shut that down. Freeman not very much there as he gets across the 25 down to about the 24. And it's going to be just enough, though, for Ray Jones. First down for the Tigers. So that's going to get that clock rolling once again here as we'll get down close to 2 minutes. So Peyton Bork stays back at quarterback. Pistol formation this time. Going to throw out into the flat. Got his man over on the far side. And another great job there by the Sharks, getting right there at the point. And they get right there, make a tackle. And I mean, the pass is complete, but Hughes not able to go anywhere. And a great job there once again by the Sharks to shut that down, make it a 2nd down and 10. So 1:37 to go here. And the Sharks defense to see if they can put something together to keep some points off the board, get their offense back out there, and get things rolling here for Sabine Pass. Senior night here in West Sabine. Pine. I always loved coming down here. We'll come down here for some basketball games later this year, too. All right, here we go. Bork. Got a call for it. Now bring it here to the near side. Pulls it down. Looking for some room. Cuts it back inside. Going to run into a couple Sharks there around the 20-yard line. Still on his feet. Nice job there by Peyton Bork. He'll take it across the 20, all the way down to about to the 17-yard line. That'll bring up a 3rd down and a short. Maybe 3rd and 3 here for the Tigers.
Man, he's tough to bring down for a quarterback.
I tell you what, I thought for sure he was going to be down. But he just kept those legs chugging.
That's it.
And now he'll go up under center this time with a twin back set. Going to hand out to Freeman. Freeman right up the gut on the dive play to take it up across the 15-yard line there to about the 13. And that's going to stop there. That's enough for a Ray Jones first down here for the Tigers. So now they'll run that clock here, and we'll see if Coach Bragg decides to just hold off and let it run out. They can actually run out the clock here before the end of the first quarter. And they're leading at 14-0 right now. And Bork is going to come off the sideline and try to maybe run one more play, but don't seem to be in too much of a hurry. So Bork's going to bring him to the line. First down and 10 there from the 13-yard line. Last play of the first quarter. Bork checking in with the sideline here, and they may just let this thing run all the way down. He's not going to actually get up under center here. So that's the way it's going to be here at the end of the first quarter. It will be a 14-0 lead for the West Sabine Tigers as they're looking to solidify that number 2 spot in the district. We'll be back here, folks, on NetSN. Thanks for joining us.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm.
Alrighty, folks, back here in West Sabine and Pineland. And like I said, folks, this game was already on our schedule. So I made commitment to Coach Bragg and the West Sabine Tigers. I love coming down here to Pineland. They always take real good care of us. So we love coming down here for this ball game. And we already had this one scheduled. And then the weather kind of changed things up. We were going to be tomorrow night. We were going to do San Augustine and Timpson because that's such an important game over there. But that game is going to get tipped off over there in Timpson here in in San Augustine here in about an hour. So we're going to run through there after this one and see how things are going. And we may do on our NetSN and go to Facebook Live for a little bit, give you some updates about that game. And then tomorrow night, we're going to survive the rain in Shelbyville as the Hornets and the Dragons hook it up tomorrow night. And everybody fighting for that final district position, man. Second quarter, here we go. Changing ends. Bork going to go up under center. Jumbo package here for the Tigers this time. Pitching out here to Freeman. Freeman turning the corner. He's going to meet there by the Sabine pass. The Sharks defense once again. And that defense, they've made some really good plays here, and they make a good stop right there. And that'll make it a second down and about 6 here after Freeman picks up a few. So the Sharks doing a good job here, trying to, once again, see if they can hold the Tigers out of the end zone. Bork coming off the sideline with the play.
They got some big boys up front.
Yeah, that's Sabine. Got a very good upper class squad here. A lot of seniors, and very good guys. They are very good in baseball. You'd really have to come over here and watch some baseball games with me, Joe. They do a great job of baseball over here. I know how you love baseball.
I do.
Bork bringing it here to the other side. Going to put it up. Got a man over here on the far side. He's going to make the catch, and he's in for the end zone. And that's touchdown Tigers. I think that's number 10. Alex Richardson with the score. His second receiving touchdown of the night. As the Tigers now take it to a 20-0 ball game here on the short pass from Bork to Richardson. And now Harris is going to come back out here and see if he can make it 21-0 here, just into the second quarter. Harris waiting on the snap. And Richardson, who just caught that touchdown pass, he's got to get himself in. And here's the kick.
Wide.
That's going to be good as it goes wide to the right side. So that'll leave it a 20-0 ball game here with 11 minutes to go until halftime. We'll be back, folks, here on a NetSN.
Nobody wants to be sick, but at least at Aurora Concepts, being sick is easy. From their spacious waiting room to their experienced and friendly staff, they care about you. They listen to you. They're here for you. From start to finish, that's the experience at Aurora.
Chef's Barbecue and Centers, open Tuesday through Friday, 10:30 to 5, and Saturdays, 10:30 to 2. Now, you can call in your order to Chef's Barbecue, you can come to the drive-thru, or bring the family down for a nice family dining experience for barbecue so good.
No, we're not going to say that.
All right, come on down to the center and enjoy some great barbecue at Chef's. How's that?
That's good, thanks.
Barbecue so good, make me want to slap your mama.
Boy, that's not on the script. I told you don't be saying that.
All right, here we go as the touchdown. 20-0 there on a short pass to Richardson from Bork. And the West Sabine Tigers now a 20-0 lead here into the second quarter with 11:07 to go in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we have our Farmers State Bank halftime. And we'll, I don't think that we have the Sabine Pass Band, but I think we'll have the Tiger Band out there for you. Excuse me. And we have a great interview for our Breakfast with the Line. We'll have that. That's come see you from Diamond B Cafe. Get to Diamond B Cafe and Center for great meals.
Oh, is that cappuccino good too?
Oh, yeah. They have Diamond B Coffee downtown as you go along through there. Oh, a good kick there by Sabine Shark.
Oh,
and still on his
came
feet.
alive.
Still out there. And I thought for sure he was waddled up. Kind of reminds me of Yarborough last week when we were in Timpson.
Right.
When he rolled off the top out there and kept on going for the touchdown. That was an awesome play.
That was.
So the Sharks get good starting field position here. Their best starting field position of the afternoon or the evening. I guess it was the afternoon when we started here, pretty close to it. All right, so up to the 36-yard line here for Sabine Pass and the Sharks as they have 11 minutes on the first half clock here. See if they can put together an offensive possession here, get down the field, take some time out of the clock, put some points on the board. As the Tigers will get the ball to start the second half as well. Quarterback is Kyle. He'll go up under center. He'll have a twin back set this time. Offset eye for the Sharks. Looking to pass. That's the pressure here by the Tigers.
He's going the wrong way.
He's going to finally get rid of it here, try to find his receiver, and does at about the 30-yard line. And he might, oh, what a stick, but still on his feet for the receiver. Number 2, now taking it all the way back over to the pass side. And he's finally going to be up about the 40-yard line after all of that. Man, going to be picking up about 5 yards. 3 or 4 yards, maybe. Wow.
That was a lot of running.
What a smack over here to him to stay alive and still take it up into the middle of the field to make something positive out of that play after the pressure by the Tigers. Great job there by the Sharks.
That boy's got some heart.
Yeah, he does. He's like, I'm not going down.
I'm not going down.
He doesn't want to go down. So the Sharks ready to come back out here once again. Second down and about 6 now after that awesome play. Shotgun here for Kyle. Twin receiver set over to the far side. Looking to pass. Dropping it off up under the middle and got his man there. Oh, intercepted once again. Oh, they're trying to get it to the receiver number 4 there, but it's picked off here by the Tigers by Coleman. And Coleman will get now the second interception and the second turnover. But it looks like we have some laundry on the field. And that's going to be against the Tigers. But is it after possession on the interception or is it before? That could save Sabine pass right here. And it looks like it will. That was going to come back, and I think they're going to take the interception away.
I think the flag was thrown first.
Yeah, if the flag was thrown first, then see where they say it is. And not really quite sure here. Now they're going to come back, and they're going to say, at the line of scrimmage. Yeah, it will be against the Tigers here. That'll be a 10-yard penalty, I do believe. Oh, 15-yarder. So that's a personal foul there of some sort. And that'll be enough for a first down here for the Sharks. Boy, they needed that. Penalty will give them the first down, and the Sharks definitely needed that. So they have it at the 46-yard line. First down and 10 here. Ray Jones first down here by way of the penalty for the Sharks. Back to the line now for Sabine pass. Pitching it out. Great running back number 2. Turn the corner here. Now he's going to have enough for a first down. And he takes over that far side. First down and 10 at the 30. Number 2 on the carry there for Sabine pass. That's number 2 is Brandon. Number 2 is Brandon. So I'll try to make sure I remember that, folks. So good running by Brandon all night long here. That was him that got that pass while ago that took a big lick over here and still got it 4 or 5 yards out of it. So they got a nice little run back there in Brandon number 2. So 9.5 to play here into the half. Sabine pass with their best drive so far. They really need this one. They need to get down here. And they got this offense starting to click a little bit. See if they can get it in the end zone here against the Tigers. This is a big drive for them. So they definitely want to put some points on the board. Don't come away with nothing here. And give a lot of time here for Sabine to get back. So first down and 10 here for the Sharks. Here they come. Kyle, bring them to the line. Shotgun formation. Twin receivers set both sides. We'll throw it out here. Got his man into the flat. And there's a good job here by the Tigers. That's big number 50. Tristan Wilson coming in there, and he makes a big stop. And that's going to be a loss. Boy, I tell you, that's a big loss right there. All the way back to about the 40, make that the 36-yard line. So that puts the Sharks behind the chains. Makes it about a second down and 15. 8:41 to go till halftime. So I know we had a lot of clouds, man, but now I kind of took a side look over here out of my left side, and we got half the moon, and this is beautiful out here, just beaming, ain't it?
Yeah, you got to get a shot of that when you get a chance.
Yeah, we definitely do. All righty, so here we go with a second down and long from the 36-yard line here for Sabine pass. We're going to get a timeout, and that's going to give us a chance here. Let's see. Sharks going to get a timeout. Let's see if we can find that moon up over there on the shot. There it is. I don't know how good of a shot that is, but it looks really nice. You can see it. See it really pretty good. All right,
about a quarter, huh?
Yeah, about a quarter. All right, so we got a timeout onto the field and a beautiful evening here. 8:17 to go. 20-0. Sabine pass. Definitely.
There's a drone up there. See the drone?
Oh, the drone up there going? Where's it checking on? Sabine pass on the move here, but they have called the timeout. We'll be right back here on a Net SN.
Father, for lunch today, I would like a salad.
Father, for lunch, I'd like one of those American
no, I couldn't possibly.
cheeseburgers.
I'm a vegetarian.
Cheeseburger. That's what I need.
Father.
Ice cream. Oh, when everyone in your family thinks they're royalty, take them someplace where they can all get something good. Dairy Queen.
Alrighty, we're back here on the timeout and 8:17 to go. We will have the Tiger band for you. And we've been having some trouble with getting the bands, but I think I have an idea we're going to try tonight. We're going to shut down these mics, and we're going to turn on the camera mic because the camera mic seems to be able to pick it up pretty good.
Okay.
So we're going to try that and see what happens, and see if we can get a little bit more of the band sound. And I don't know why, even though this is a really nice mixer, but it's kind of older.
Older, good.
I don't know why it's not picking up that the sound like we want it to.
Well, what about that microphone you've
Yeah,
got?
even with the microphone, I don't know. So here we go after the timeout, and Kyle brings him to the line. He's got Brandon in the backfield here. Number 2 for Sabine pass. They got a second down to 15. Brandon Kyle's going to throw it. They got a man out here wide open.
Oh,
and he's got it too. Oh my goodness, he had him out there, and just with 1 foot out of bounds. And Sabine pass, boy, they needed that one, and that was just out of bounds. Incomplete pass brings up a 3rd down.
Got to plant your feet first when you know you're that close.
And he had a nice job there by the quarterback, too. He threw him out there where it was between the numbers end of the sideline. And maybe the wind might have done a little bit with it there as it's blowing around here a little bit. But it took him over there, and he put it right where his receiver could get it. But it's just out of bounds, just off the step there, too. All right, so that brings up a 3rd down and 15 now for Sabine pass. And the Sharks really need a 1st down right here. Keep this drive alive. Kyle bringing him back out. Brandon, number 2, the running back. And we're going to get a offsides against the Sharks. That'll make it up a 3rd down and now 20. Coach Braggs decides to take that, and he will. That'll take it back to the 41-yard line here against the Sharks. 8:11 to go here in the half, and now the Sharks are bringing it right back to the line. Kyle, the quarterback, Brandon behind him. Twin receiver set to the far side here for the Sharks. Here's the snap. They look to pass downfield once again. Got a man down there. And once again, what a great catch down there for Sabine pass and the Sharks. They make another big play there. That's number 9, Proctor. I think the PA announcer out here helping us out. That's a 1st down, big-time play there for Sabine passes. Proctor, he was the one that had that one that stepped out of bounds here. Kind of the same one, but gave him a little bit more room out there. He got rid of the receiver, or the defender, and was able to come back and make the play at the 16-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Sharks at the 16. Big play there for Sabine pass. They needed that one.
Yes.
So at the 16-yard line, Kyle going to bring him back up, and they got a great running back there, too. I tell you what, they could pound it out there with Brandon. And he may be able to make something happen here, but that West Sabine Tiger defense is going to have to say something about that. Here's the pitch to him. Oh, it's off the line, but Brandon's going to pick it back up here now, trying to find some room. And nice job there by the Tigers. They gather him up there quick, and that was just a little out in front of him there. So once again, the Sharks are starting off behind the sticks. They have just kind of got themselves behind the sticks a little bit here a few times tonight, and that is
It was a high pitch, too.
Yeah, it's just and that's something that you practice. Maybe it got out of his hand a little wonky. You never know. But it's all the way back now to the 26-yard line, making it a 2nd down and about 18 now for Sabine pass. Oh, boy, I tell you, that's just a bad break after such a great play to pick up that 1st down. 7 minutes to go till halftime. Still less than an hour. Now we're less than an hour away from a lot of the games getting going in the area. Thank you join us wherever you are. And here we go with Kyle. Once again, he's going to be flushed out. Now he's going to throw it over here to the near side, and nobody there. As quarterback had to get rid of it. And a good job there by the Tigers. They dialed up the pressure, and they got him out of the pocket. And he had to throw that one away. And that makes it a 3rd down and long now for Sabine pass. That stops the clock. 6:37 to go. Here at 20-0. The Tigers here in the 1st half. Everything going good with the clock over there?
Yeah. Oh, it's been, well, now it's 3rd and 15. It's been.
I wanted to check. Does that say drop frames right there? Let's say 77.
Yes.
That's perfect. All right, so here we go. 3rd down and long. We're going to get another timeout here by the Sharks. So that'll give us a chance to take a timeout with them. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back. 20-0. 6:37 to go till halftime here on NetSN.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby.
and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century.
Sparky D's Bargain Store. Who are we? We're an online auction store on Facebook. Find our page on Facebook. There you'll find a post for our weekly auction. If you find an item you like, place your bid and you could be a big winner and save yourself lots of money. We're on Facebook only for our weekly auctions. We're located in Center, Texas. Check us out on Facebook. It's Sparky D's Bargain Store, where we will save you more.
And we're back here after the timeout. That's for tomorrow night. Shelbyville and
It's a mean-looking dragon right there.
That's a mean-looking hornet, too.
It
All
is.
right, so at Hemp Hill, they're going to come out there ready to play, so the Dragons better be ready for it tomorrow night. All right, after the timeout, third down and long here for Kyle and the Sharks. And he's got Brandon in the backfield here. Kyle going to look to pass up into the middle once again, and that's going to be incomplete pass. Try to get him over to that far side over there, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Now, they've gone for it on fourth down once before here, but didn't make it. That was earlier. This one definitely a little bit longer, but you're already into Sabine territory. West Sabine territory. So even if you don't get it, try to get as much as you can. You got to get all the way down inside the 10, looks like to about the 7-yard line there for the first down.
Yeah.
So fourth down and about 26. No, fourth down and 20 at the 26-yard line. That's where we're going to go with that. So Kyle bringing him to the line here, fourth down. Brandon behind him. And I really thought that maybe they would give it to Brandon a few times here, but after that pitch, kind of got him behind the sticks to start with. Try to bring that back, but not able to do it. Kyle going to try to throw it downfield. Got a man over here in the corner. That's Proctor. Proctor makes the catch there at the 5-yard line, and that should be enough for a first down and goal for the Sharks.
Well, they needed that.
They definitely needed that. Is that Proctor again, number 9? He's been really big here onto the sideline there for Sabine pass.
And it's not so much the passes are that great. He's just going up and getting them.
He's going up there, and this quarterback's putting it up there where his receiver can get it. He's going back and making a play for the ball. That's first down and goal here for the Sharks. What a great play! That's the second play they made here in this drive, and that one saved in there. And that was a fourth down and about 20, and they were able to convert for the Sharks. So twin back set this time here for Kyles. He'll go up under center. First down and goal from the 5. And we're going to get a timeout onto the field. So we'll have a timeout. And the Sabine Tigers going to take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout right along with them. Thanks for joining us, folks, wherever you are. We got all kinds of football action still to come here on Edison.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
All right, we're back here ready for after the timeout. 6 minutes exactly until halftime, and the Sabine Pass Sharks are looking to get in the end zone here after a couple of great pass plays and a big fourth down and 20. They were able to convert. Now have it with a first down and goal from the 5-yard line. And after talking about it here, Kyle's going to go up under center. And now changing the play here. Going to hand off once again. That's a beautiful play right up the gut there. And that is Brandon. He'll take it up to about to the 1 or 2 yard line. Second down and goal. And Wilson on the stop there for West Sabine. But another nice run up the middle there by Brandon. He'll take it to a second and goal from the 2. So, yeah, like if it's first and goal from the 5, then you make it first and 5. Second and goal, there you go. That's how we do it. Keeping that clock rolling, get down to about 5.5 to go.
Scoreboard says 2nd and 20.
Yeah. That's a long. So second down and goal from about the 2.
All right, I'm rooting for them here. They need to put some points on the board.
Collop under center. Once again, a little power football here, going to hand off. And Brandon gets hit stuck, and he's going to lose a few yards. And back to 5-yard line as the Tigers say, nope, we're not going to allow that to come up in there. And the first one there, number 32, that is Connor Dias. I hope I said that right. But he was there first, and he shuts that down. That's going to be a loss of a couple yards. 3rd down and goal from the 5 for the Sharks. Getting under 5 minutes to go here till halftime. And we see the West Sabine Tiger Band way over here, getting themselves ready to go here for halftime in their performance on senior night tonight. A lot of seniors. They had actually started at 5 o'clock. There were so many seniors for this West Sabine night. That's awesome. Great school and great community around here for the school of Pineland, that's for sure. Collop under center once again. Gonna throw this time, and that's gonna be some pass interference. You would think, nope, no call.
No call.
Wow. Maybe Proctor acting it out there a little bit, but the pass is incomplete. That's going to be a 4th down and goal from the 5. 4th down has been really good for him, though. So we'll see if the Sharks can keep this rolling here. That does stop the clock with 4:22 to go here till halftime. We'll say good luck to my guys over there in center as the Rusk Eagles in town and the Rusk Rough Riders. Rusk and the Center Rough Riders going to get after it here in just a little bit. They moved their game from last night to tonight as well. All righty, so we're going to go for a field goal here, it looks like. So the field goal on the way here for the Sharks. Good snap. Oh, they're going to fake it. Got a man over on the far side, and got it for the touchdown. Sharks, great job there on the fake.
Nice fake.
Touchdown, go.
And they're going to throw that out there. Was that number 9, Proctor, on the far side? I can't tell if that was him. It looks like it was.
It's like number 8.
Number 8. So number 8 is going to come down there with it for the touchdown for Sabine pass and the Sharks. So a nice job there by the Sharks. What a great job there on 4th down to come up with the play and a great play fake on the fake field goal for the score. Great job there by Sabine pass and the Sharks now make it a 20-6 ball game. Here comes the extra point. No fake this time.
You could tell they had that play practiced up pretty well, huh?
All right. And the extra point is good to make it 20-7 with 4:18 left to go here in the first half. We'll be back with more here on the Net SN.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make 'em shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
I don't know where.
Wiggins Farms. You know, they call them the watermelon family, but the product from their farm when the melon's just a baby, all the way through to the harvest to your table. It's the juiciest, best melons available. Wiggins Farms, hat not included.
Well, aren't they all the same?
Nope. Here we go back here for the kick on the Shelby Savings Bank kickoff in Pineland, and now 20-7 as a great drive there by the Sabine pass and of the Sharks. They had a couple 4th downs they had to go to, and they had a fake field goal. But I tell you, that was a good drive there by the Sharks. They really needed that one. They put it together to now make it 20-7. Going to give it back to the Tigers of West Sabine. And who's back there deep? But will it be maybe an onside kick? That'd be Bork. So it looks like Bork will be back deep there for the Sharks. And it'll be, hot shot coming at you.
He stopped it.
And that is picked up there. That is number 12. That is a Cameron Striegel. So, wow, that would come at you smoking hot right there.
That kick was only about a foot off the ground. Yeah. And it just went straight.
And it's a good thing that Striegel was able to wrangle that up. It could have bounced off of him, been right back into Sabine Pass's hands, and they could have had the ball. But a good job there by Striegel.
I think that was the plan.
Yeah, it might have been. So 1st down and 10 here for the West Sabine Tigers. They have it now on their own 37-yard line. And it has been Bork, number 6, back there at quarterback for the Tigers tonight. And with a twin back set, he's back in there. And once again, he's going to hand off this time. Right up to get it. And that's a nice run here by the Tigers. I believe that's number 12. That is a Striegel. And Striegel, that's going to be a Ray Jones first down. That was a big, fast run. He was gone. What he gave him the ball, and he was just lit up, and he was out. Inside the 40-yard line there for Sabine pass. He's down at the 37, 38-yard line is where they are. Another Ray Jones first down here for the Tigers. As they're trying to answer right back here, 4 minutes to go. The Tigers will get the ball to start the second half, so maybe a little double dip in here before the half if they can get some points. But the pass, Sabine pass, Sharks may have something to say about that. Here's Bork. Single back set, shooters out here to the near side. Bork going to hold himself, try to find some room in the middle. And they've been very successful running that ball up the gut here. And then you make another one as Bork takes it up to the 26-yard line for another Ray Jones first down.
For another West Sabine Tigers.
And the Tigers moving it down the field quickly here after giving up the touchdown. And no substitutions allowed here for Sabine passes. The Tigers come to the line quick. Bork going to hand off once again. And that is Striegel. Striegel finds some room in the middle. He's breaking tackles. They take it up close to the 10-yard line. That'll be close to a first goal. We're going to be just outside the 10 or maybe right onto the 10-yard line with 3:21 to go. And Striegel, two big runs here, gets him all the way down to the 10. And not wasting any time, Bork brings him right back up. But he's got Sabine pass Tigers still on the other end of the field. We're going to get a timeout onto the field here. And the Sharks, they need a timeout. That was their final timeout of the half, with 3:14 to go. And I don't know, Joe, let's leave it right here and see what we got going on. I know we got the West Sabine Tiger Band will be coming up here at halftime. We also have a great interview with our lineman of the week from the Diamond B Cafe last week. We'll have that for you as well. And join it. I tell you what, if you haven't been to Diamond B Cafe there in Center, you need to go check it out. I know you have, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I tell you what, there's some good food. Marty and those folks down there do a great job. So check out Diamond B Cafe and Diamond B Coffee there on Her Street in Center. You talk about the cappuccinos. They have a half-off cappuccino because it's Cappuccino Day or something like that. So I think that's tomorrow. You might want to check that out.
I will. Well, he's got some good wings now.
Oh, yeah, you got good wings. My favorite right now is the chicken fried steak sandwich. That's my favorite down there. But also my breakfast I'm trying to get named after me is my strawberry pancakes and the over easy eggs and sausage and chocolate milk. And they're like, chocolate milk? I said, that's the kid in me, man. I love my chocolate milk. Got to have it. So, yeah, here we go. We'll be back down there Saturday. Come have breakfast with us. We have it with the linemen because those linemen deserve it. Here we go after the timeout. And the Tigers have done an excellent job getting down the field quickly here after the touchdown there by the Sharks. The Sharks call timeout. Now they're going to hand off here to Harris. Harris trying to find some room, bounce around. And Harris was big in that first quarter, called him all over the place there. Kind of been out of the action here for the last little bit, but he's back in there now, and he makes that run, taking us down to 3 minutes to go, and it's a second down and goal from about to the 7-yard line now for the Tigers.
Yeah, he's tough to stop.
Yeah, he's been out there kicking the ball. He's been out there extra points. He's been making tackles. He's been running the ball. And didn't see him in there for a little bit, but now he's back in there getting a little breather, giving Striegel and Freeman some room to run out there. Like the others, letting them eat. There we go. So here's the snap, going to hand off. Oh, no, it's Bork. He's going to find a room, and he's going to be untouched to the end zone, and Bork takes it to the house. The senior gets himself a touchdown here tonight. 2:28 to go from 7 yards out. And it's the quarterback keeper for the touchdown, and Bork takes it in for the score, making 26-7 with 2:28 to go. And a nice quick drive there by the Tigers. They took it down there methodically, a couple big runs, and took it right in, and then a nice run there to finish it off there by the quarterback, Bork, for the extra point. They're going to go for 2 here. It looks like they're going to put Harris in there, and that's a good idea for Coach Bragg. Put the big man back there and let him chomp up some yards and see if he can get in there to make it a 3-score ball game. So right now, Bork up under center, and he's going to pitch it out here. Freeman trying to find some room, and he will. He breaks off a 1 tackle, and bring it over here to the near side. I'm sorry, that's number 12, Striegel, who had a couple of big runs there on that drive, and he takes it in for the 2 points to make it 28-7 with 2:28 to go here until halftime. We'll be right back here on the Net SN.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
Sandy Cox is a good State Farm agent. Just ask Drake. He knows. State Farm agents in general are pretty cool, but Sandy Cox has the answers to your questions. Like, what's best for me, for my kids, for my business, for my farm? For all of us in Shelby County, those questions can be answered at Sandy Cox State Farm.
All righty, folks, we're back here. Don't have any batter scoreboards for you, but we do have some games to tell you about. Huntington will play on Postgame Westwood. Maybank and Kilgore tonight. Ruskin Center tonight. West Hardin and Colemanville. Cairns, Price, Carlisle. Gilmer, Paris, North Lamar. Alto and Mount Enterprise. Timpson and San Augustine. Carthage and Brownsboro. Just some of the games that are going to be taking place here this evening into the Piney Woods area. Here's the kick by Harris, and it'll be a great kick, and it'll get past the back line there and bounce, and it will get into the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Sharks are lucky there. I don't know if they thought it might not get in there, but it did bounce into the end zone. All right, other games that are going on that'll start up on Friday: Henderson and Lindale, Ore City and Beckville, Pittsburgh and Longview, Spring Hill, Arp and West Rusk, Van and Pleasant Grove, Frankston, Cayuga. Man, there are some games about all kinds of implications going on throughout the area and all over Texas here this last couple of weeks of the season. All right, so here come the Sharks. They had a great drive there, but they gave up another touchdown coming back. Let's see if Kyle and his offense can come back in here. They had a couple fourth down plays that they had to convert on and made a fake field goal there to make it work. But nice job there by the Sharks, and they need to repeat that here with 2:28 to go because Sabine will get the ball, and they don't want to give Sabine a chance with any time on the clock here in the second quarter for a chance to put any more points on the board. Kyle coming up with Brandon in the backfield there. Now high snap, having to get rid of it. Got to bring it over here to the near side. And almost picked off again here. He's thrown off his back foot there, and a nice try there by that's Coleman, Damian Coleman. Almost comes up with the second interception. There was the one earlier that was called back here by the Tigers as they got that interception earlier.
Where was he throwing that ball?
I think he's off his back foot there, and he just didn't get everything he wanted to it. So did come up a little bit short. There's nobody in the area but some Tigers, but that does stop the clock. 2:23 to go here till half. All right, here comes Kyle to the field, to the line, and he's got Brandon in the backfield. They sent a two-man receiver set over the both sides of the formation. Now Kyle checking in here, and we're going to get a referee stoppage once again. Going to be an offsides against the Sharks. Boy, I tell you, that's another thing right there. They had just hurt themselves a couple times here tonight. That's another one they just cannot have. That goes back to the 20-yard line. And that'll bring up a second down and 15 now. So the Sharks looking to have a good drive right here. Looking to pass once again. Dump it off outside. Now he's got Brandon out there. Going to have to break one tackle. And he breaks one. He gets a block on the far edge. Well, that was a big block out there by his receiver, but he gets all the way back to just the line of scrimmage. And Brandon going to get to the line of scrimmage there. But somebody made a great block out there for the Sharks. One of the receivers did on one of the Tigers. But Brandon not able to get away, but he does get back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, we're going to get a penalty flag out there. Didn't see the laundry on the field. That's going to go against the Sharks here too, folks. So we'll negate that play. And that's going to back the Sharks up even farther, making it a second down and really long. Oh, an illegal block. It's a personal foul. So maybe the block was a little harder than I thought it was over on that far side.
Could be.
Okay, and now it looks like there is a offsetting penalties, two penalties out there. Not great explanation. Okay, but that's what it looks like we're going to do. Offset the penalties, third down, or third down from the 20-yard line, 3rd and 15.
Less than 2 minutes to play.
There we go. All right, Brandon in the backfield here. Once again, Kyle going to look to get his back away. Oh, what a great play there by the Tigers. They come in there on a full-out blitz from the far side, and they come in and get a big, big sack. And who's that in there? That's number 5. Once again, who's that? Number 9 for the West Sabine Tigers. That is Kyle Parnell. Comes in there with a big, big stick and makes it a 4th down and way long here for the Sharks, as they're going to have to call an Uber to get a first down on this one. But they had a first down the last time. They had a long way to go. They were able to get it here, but I wouldn't try that here. I'd kick it away with 1:10 left to go here and just letting that clock roll. Going to be under a minute to go. They don't have any more timeouts left, so they're definitely going to have to kick it away, and they're going to have a very dangerous returner in Harris all the way back to the 40-yard line, so the Sharks are going to have to get down there and either kick it away from him or make sure they got good coverage out of downfield. That one gets away from the kicker, and that's going to be up in the air, and it's thrown up there, and it's intercepted by the Tigers. Taking it back over to the far side, that's number 7. Is that going to be in for a pick 6? And it is. Number 7, that is Corey Holcomb, is going to pick up the interception on the punter in the end zone. He couldn't handle the snap, and he throws it up in the air, and it's now going to be a 34-7 as that one gets picked off and taken back to the house there by number 7, Parnell, or Holcomb, as that one was just up in the air for anybody to grab right there. Not a wise decision. Probably would have been best to just try to kick it away any way you could have or throw it away or something there. But, you get back there in that situation, you try to do the best you can.
Was that the kicker that threw it up?
I do believe that was the kicker that threw it up there. So it's 34-7 now. After the pick 6, that's the second interception this time. It goes for a score for the Tigers, and now with a chance to make it 35-7 here. And they'll send Harris out there for the extra point. And Sabine Pass will now need to try to figure out something here with 41 seconds left to go in this half. And they're going to pitch it out here to Harris, and Harris will take it in for the score over on the far side to make it 36-7. And that's the way it's going to be here with 41 seconds left to go until halftime. We'll be right back here on a Net SN.
Hey, y'all got a dirty truck.
Well, then take it to Joe's Car Spa for a spa day.
At Joe's, they make 'em shine.
And they're standing by to work with the community.
They was elected best of Shelby County this year, and it's called Joe's, but it probably ought to be called Reed since Reed Grant owns it.
So, Billy Don, when it's time for your car or truck to have a spa day, where do you take it?
I don't know where.
All right, folks, we're back here. 41 seconds left to go till halftime. Coming up at halftime, our Farmers State Bank halftime show. And we'll have the West Sabine Tiger Band. We'll also have our great interview with our linemen coming up at halftime, brought to us by the Farmers State Bank and Diamond B Cafe, where we are for our breakfast with the linemen last Saturday, as we had Casey Lee with the Shelbyville Dragons. And Coach Wager joined us as well. So, sorry about that, folks. The camera shut down on me. There we are. So we'll have Coach Wager down there as well. Talk a little bit about the game coming up against Hemp Hill tomorrow night. And what he and I and Casey think that they need to do to get that victory there to play. It's kind of weird here in this district because, it's going to go this way. Garrison and Joaquin are going to play.
Okay.
Timpson and St. Augustine are going to play. And Shelbyville and Hemp Hill are going to play. Hemp Hill is going to be playoff sponsor. Spoiler is what they're going to look to but Shelbyville, if they want to keep that top spot, they got to win. They got to hope that maybe Garrison to get the win over Joaquin. Not going to be easy to do. Either that game, I tell you what, you can flip a coin on that game, and it's going to be that good. And then, of course, coming up here in just a little bit, St. Augustine and Timpson, where the Wolves have an opportunity to knock the 2A defending champs out. Not even get a chance to get to the playoffs. But that game is going on. St. Augustine here in just a little bit. Great coverage once again here for the Tigers as Brandon picks up the loose ball here, tries to make some room there and at the 10-yard line. That's another one. Another good job there at kicking here by West Sabine. As a while ago, they had one that bounced, and just did get into the end zone. And I think Brandon thought that one might be bouncing towards it as well, but it took a football bounce, as always does, and bounces back in, and he had to grab it and see if he could get it up the field. So 37 seconds to go, and the Sharks going to look to do something here before halftime as they trailed it 36-7. And the last time they had it down here, they threw an interception for a pick 6. Kyle, the quarterback's going to go up under center here. Maybe like to just do some pounded out football and see if we can just get to the second half. As that bouncing around here, still on his feet, bringing it here to the near side. And a nice run this time by the running back number 4. That's Darby, from what I understand. That's Darby. So he'll have a big gain there all the way up to the 19-yard line. So a nice job for a 9-yard carry there for Darby. Takes him 30 seconds. He steps out of bounds. So maybe that's the Sharks need to really get down on some just running the ball here. Just starting to do some ground and pound. and see where that takes you. You got two good running backs back there. That's a good idea. Passing game has been a little bit off so far for the Sharks, so stick with this running game. Back to a power I formation.
Well said, Larry.
Yeah, going to give it off here to Brandon. He's going to make some room over to the far side. He'll get above the 20-yard line. He'll have enough for a first down. He gets driven back, but it'll be enough for a first down there for Brandon and the Sharks. And at 22 seconds left to go, that'll be a first down. Ray Jones first down for the Sharks. They're going to keep that clock rolling now. Have one more play left as we get down to about 15 seconds. And the Sharks going to have to get to the line quick. See if they can get one big play here, maybe get a score before the end of the half. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Kyle up under center. See if they can get this play off here. They may not even get the play off, and they're not going to, because that's going to be it for halftime. They're not going to get the play off. So that's going to do it here at the half. It will be 36-7 as the West Sabine Tigers had a 28-7 lead there, and the Sabine had the ball. But I tell you, they threw up a interception there at the on the fourth down play, turned into a pick six. So that's the way it went down. The Sabine Tigers now down 36, or Sabine Pass now down 36-7 to the West Sabine Tigers. We are in halftime, and it is brought to us by the good folks of Farmers State Bank. So stay with us, folks. We got all kinds of good stuff on the way. We'll see if we can get to the band sound up here for you tonight. We also got a great interview with our Breakfast with the Lineman, and we'll talk more about that coming up. It is our Farmers State Bank halftime show. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back with more here on NetSN.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
All right, folks, let's see if we can get some band sound out here. I don't know how it's going to work, but we're definitely going to try it. Let's see what happens.
time, let's hear it for the award-winning roaring band from Tigerland under the field direction of drum major Elizabeth Smith. Tonight, they will perform their First Division military-style contest drill featuring precision fanfare, Valley Forge, Invictus, and Columbian, followed by the Yellow Rose of Texas.
All right, folks, what a great job there by the West Sabine band. Thank you for that great entertainment right there. Does our Farmer State Bank halftime, and we're here, and we got a great halftime interview on the way. We'll get to that coming up here. Stay with us, folks. On to the Net SN right now. It's 36-7 at halftime. West Sabine over to Sabine Pass Sharks here on a big district matchup. We'll be right back here on a Net SN.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century. The rich tradition of Farmer State Bank. In 1904, a handful of investors put up $25,000. From that initial investment, imagine the generations of lives that have been touched by Farmer State Bank.
All righty, folks. Welcome here to Breakfast with the Linemen this morning here from Diamond B Cafe. And this week's winner for us is Kason Lee once again for the Shelbyville Dragons. And with us, Coach Wager here, the defensive side there for the Dragons. And congratulations on being our named winner again here for the Lineman of the Week, Kason. And hard game last night, on Thursday night, I should say, and nobody wants to have a loss or anything like that. But, I guess I want to start off there with how well, the young quarterback came in there. And how long did you guys have to get Gavin ready and be ready for Gavin as he came in and played a great game the other night?
Well, he came in just a week before. And, as a freshman, that's a lot of pressure starting on varsity that week. And the coaches got him ready, but again, he's still young, and I don't know. It's just kind of hard.
Yeah, it's hard to do for a young guy to come in there like that too, because the speed of the game is a lot faster there, and they could come at you a lot quicker. And I think Gavin did a really good job. He started you guys off out there with some good plays, and then I think after a little while, the Joaquin kind of dialed it up a little bit, and kind of got him off of his places there. But, I thought, as an offensive lineman and you guys as a line, you guys did a really good job protecting him and helping out back there. So how did you think that, you guys did, and how did Gavin do in your eyes for his first game there?
Well, I think we did pretty good. We just didn't like accomplish it all the way.
Right.
How we thought we would. And we can always do better, and we need to do better. But I think we did pretty good all together. We were pretty good. We just laid it down.
Right. Well, yeah, that's what in talking with Coach Wallace, he's saying, getting that offense rolling out there, was a little hard because you're playing a good team there in Joaquin. They had a great offensive and defensive line out there too. So, but I think you guys, were able to get on some of those runs because they have a big running game. You were going to run into that there. So I thought you guys did a good job on the defensive side. I saw you flying around out there making some great plays there, trying to at least hold Hardison up or Dahlner, whatever, or making some good plays in the backfield. So you guys did a good job disrupting what they do because it's a hard offense to make sure you stay home and play against, isn't it? Yeah. I tell you, Joaquin, they dialed it up really good against Shelbyville there, but I thought we had a good job of passing the ball. And you guys did really good up front blocking up there for some good running, too. I thought that Ronnie was able to get some good runs out there. Sir. So how do you feel about your other guys out there? I know we talked about Reyes, and we also talked about Gonzalez and Sims. Those guys did really good out there the other night.
Yes, sir, they did. Well, Sergio, he's still young, but he's strong and he's fast, and he can do it if he just puts his mind to it and he executes it well. Then he'll be able to be even better.
Right. Yeah. So when you guys, I know you play both sides of the ball out there too, and that could be really hard there. And you guys switch out and help out each other whenever you possibly can. So do you guys maybe switch up a little bit to find some where you might be penetrating a little bit better on the defensive side, or is there some ways that you can find as you go through the game?
Well, when we switch, we just kind of, I don't know.
That might just be the position of the play called or whatever.
Yes, sir. We have our plays on both sides. Right. And it puts us in the right spot.
Right. There you go. Well, and talking to Coach Wager there, too, just a little bit, we were saying, how the Dragons, have some key injuries. You never wanted to say anything about that because you always got guys that can step up there. But some injuries there on the defensive side there for the Dragons, and hopefully getting some of those guys back here in the next couple of weeks. I mean, that'll really help out, especially, DJ being out, and, he's healing up from a shoulder injury there. But we think he's going to be okay and be ready to come back because a big game against Hemphill coming up.
Yes, sir.
So what do you see from the Hemphill Hornets out there? Because they're down a little bit this year, but they're always a tough team, and, I mean, they always play really tough.
Yes, sir. Well, like you said, they are down right now, but it can always open surprises, so we got to stay locked in, stay focused, and be ready for them.
Right. Well, and too, because this is a very important game. You got to get a little bit of help out there because the district race is a little bit crazy, and I know you guys keep up with that too. And we were talking a little bit about all kinds of different scenarios can go on, but just handling business this week, that's really got to be what the whole team has got to be about, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. And so I tell you what, man, we're going to talk a little bit more to you here whenever we get some breakfast out here. But thanks for coming down again here and being part of it and doing a great job and being a good leader for your team out there. You can tell that you have the respect in the team. They understand, and you guys out there talk to each other and you have a good rapport together out there. And you can tell on the field because it translates to wins and translates to positive yardage. So they're doing a good job, man.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, let's talk to Coach Wager real quick here. And, Coach, like I said, Shelbyville Dragons got a tough opponent coming up here in Hemphill. But let's talk a little bit about the Joaquin game there. And Coach Wallace and you guys, had a good game plan. But, and like I said, talking a little bit there with Kaysen about Gavin. But what an incredible job the young man did. You just can't say enough about what he got thrown into it there. Not to say thrown into it, but, he was put into the position, and he did a really good job as a freshman quarterback.
Well, I mean, the quarterback position is obviously one of the hardest to play on the field, and especially as a freshman coming in, never taken a varsity snap before Thursday night. And, his first throw as a varsity player goes for about 70 for a touchdown. It was unbelievable. So, I mean, he played his tail off. We were proud of him. Still made some freshman mistakes that you expect from a young guy. But overall, I mean, we were very pleased with the way he played. Just didn't come out on top at the end.
Right. Well, I tell you too, and talk about that first play there. I mean, it probably would have been a pass interference because they were all over Hunter trying to keep him out down there. But I tell you, that was a great play, and that gave him some good confidence. I think that carried him here on what he needed to do for the rest of that half.
Well, Hunter's kind of the guy this year, a lot like Dylan Parker last year, that, when in doubt, just close your eyes and throw it up to Hunter, and, he's going to go make a play. Right. So, I mean, sometimes he makes you look really, really good as a quarterback and as a staff. So, that kid's unbelievable.
Yeah, Hunter Harvey, you just can't say enough about that young man out there. Just love to watch him play. He's all over the place out there, too. Well, too, Coach, real quick, and kind of talking here for Wallace, hopefully we'll talk to him on Monday at our coaches show. But, let's a little bit about Hemphill. That, like I said, we touched on it there a second. They're a good football team. They're going to try to come out and try to be playoff spoiler. Here's what they're really going to be trying to do, and they're going to be bringing everything they got against the Dragons on Friday night.
There's no doubt. They've got size, and they're athletic, and, they're down a little bit from what they've been. But still, I mean, Hemphill's always a tough opponent anytime you're talking East Texas football. So, we've got to get prepared, stay focused, and, execute on Friday night.
There you go.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
So many things get started at Pizzeria. You start your party off with a pizza from the pizzeria. You get your celebration started. You get your season started. For a lot of us, our passion with pizza started at the pizzeria, a tradition since 1960s. It's the Pizzeria just off the square in Center.
Wallington Shire's Pierce Productions says thank you to the folks who sponsor these fine area teams. They include Blake Furniture, what you want, when you want it. Sandy Cox State Farm, she's your good neighbor. Watson & Sons, their family serving your family. Portacool, home of the new Apex Series fans. Joe's, don't take your car to a car wash, take it to a car spa. And Batters Law Firm, if your case matters, it's got to be Batters. Thank you for helping us celebrate Shelby County's athletes.
Hey, football fans, welcome back here in our Farmer State Bank halftime. Just about ready to wrap up. Thank you to the West Sabine band. Put on a great show there. And I think we did get some audio this time and getting it out there. We put it through the camera this time and made a little bit of a sound out there. So we got to hear the great band. What a great performance, too. They did a good job. Congratulations to West Sabine and the Tiger Band as we get ready to go to the second half here. And I tell you what, it's been a good first half here for the West Sabine Tigers as they lead at 36-7. Now they've got that big turn that one in. They do get the big interception return for the touchdown there late in that second quarter. Sabine Pass did have a couple of fourth down plays. They had a good drive there. They were looking like they were putting some together. Then it just kind of fell off for them again in that second half or in that second quarter. So we're going to see what the Sabine Pass Sharks can do here as we get ready to go to the third quarter and see if they can make a big adjustments here and climb back in this one. They got a big hill to climb here. It's a very good West Sabine team. They've done really good here. Bork, as well as Freeman, Harris, all those guys out there. They've been doing really good on defense too. So, man, it's been an all-out good effort here by the Tigers. And the Sharks have had a couple of good plays in there and a couple of good opportunities. They just need to see if they can put something together.
Yeah.
For the best second.
I think they should keep it on the ground.
I think you're right. They got the Darby number 4. They also have Brandon number 2. Kyle, their quarterback out there, and just ground and pound it. You know, that's kind of the way you want to be. Just keep it grounded out there and see what they can do. But they're going to be on defense to start. So the first thing that they really need to do is get them a stop here in the first possession. Don't allow West Sabine to get down there and score. Get them a stop. Get down there, put your things together, get a score. Maybe that gets you a little momentum there going into that third quarter.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. All right, we're ready for a kick. We did get a roster from the folks down there, so I'm sorry if I haven't had everybody's name there for the Sharks folks, but we've been doing a really good job finding some names, but we got most of them now, and I think we'll have that worked out. And if I don't have somebody, I'll send it over to Joe, and he'll let me know who I'm talking about. All right, especially like those big guys up front. That's what we got to make sure we're doing. All right, so here we go. Third quarter on the way. It is Sabine Pass trailing here into the second quarter, and here we go. As we will get some more batter scoreboard stuff coming up here in just a little bit. That one bounces off of the defender there, and that's number 12. That is Striegel. He's going to pick it up. He's got some room. Still bounce around. He'll get into Shark territory there. So Striegel, that's the second time today we've seen him on the kickoff return do some damage there. So that's where it's going to start off. First down and 10 here for the West Sabine Tigers. As a lot of the games are getting ready to get underway here, just getting underway here. A lot of the games into the area that was switched from Friday to Thursday night. A lot of games out there. So we'll keep you updated as we go through this one. And my plan is, folks, is we got to go through San Augustine on the way home. So we're going to stop through there, check stuff out, and we may be on our NetSN live stream, on our NetSN Facebook page, bring you updates or maybe even live stream some of the game there. We'll see what we can do. But we're going to get through this one first as Bork, the quarterback, has been in here all night long. Peyton Bork, the senior, getting his start here at quarterback. We're going to get a stoppage of play before and a quick timeout already by Sabine Pass. So before the first play here on offense, Sabine Pass into the Sharks are going to call a timeout. So we got some stuff to talk about there, man.
Well, we'd like to thank all the local Pineywood game sponsors. They include Haslam Tire Company backing the Joaquin Rams, First National Bank in Tenaha backing the Tigers, the Dairy Queen in Center backing the Shelbyville Dragons. Each of them are proud of their team and all the other championship caliber organizations throughout Shelby County and East Texas.
All right, there you go. And so check out all the wonderful folks. Make sure you visit all of those wonderful people that help bring us the ball games up and down the Piney Woods area and into the center area, all the way down here from actually Torino, which is just a little bit farther down. We'll be doing some basketball games for the Torino Owls again this year. Had a great time with them. We did have to cover their girls' playoff game last year on the NFHS, so we look forward to that. But Torino, West Sabine, San Augustine, Shelbyville, Joaquin, Beckville, Gary, Timpson, Tenaha. Whew, all kinds of them out there. Here we go. First down and 10. Bork going to pitch out here. He's going to find Harris. Harris going to come here to the near side, turn the corner. Oh, he's been held up
helmet
there.
to helmet there. You see that?
That's number 2. That's a Richardson on the Sorry, that's number 2, Striegel, number 2, with that carry.
You go on the carry.
Well, he said Richardson there, so okay. All right, so that'll bring up a 2nd down and 5 here for the Tigers. Getting that clock rolling here, and that's what Coach Bragg wants to do. He's going to take all kinds of time. He's going to see a big running game here pretty much the rest of the way here by these Tigers, I can tell you, with this lead. Unless they just want to air one out here for a little practice here, you're going to see a lot of run just like that right there.
There he
That's a
goes.
big run once
Good
again.
night. Good night.
That's Striegel. And Striegel taking it to the house. And the Tigers going to get a touchdown on Striegel onto the big run from 46 yards out. And that's another touchdown here. That'll make it now a 42-7 ball game. And 10 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. All right, so we'll go for the extra point attempt here, as it's now 42-7. And Harris was in doing some kicking here earlier, but they're going to go with the run play, it looks like this time. Got the big man in the middle and trying to pitch it there to him. And they're going to give it to big number 55. He's going to take it in for the 2-point conversion. That's Ryan Esters. So the 2-point conversion is good. And that will now make it a 44-7 ball game here in West Sabine as they have opened it up here. And that was a big, big run there by Striegel to take it down the field for the score. And now the West Sabine Tigers have a big lead, 44-7. We'll be right back here on the NetSN.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State Bank, improving lives and fulfilling dreams.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
Back here ready for the kick. And the Tigers now take a 44-7 commanding lead here. Look to secure that number 2 spot. They'll bounce it around, and it'll finally be picked up there by the Sharks. Taking it over to the far side. That number 1, Clark, over there, it looks like. So that'll be a first down and 10 here, as it looks like they're going to just have this clock continually roll here through this second half. So with 7:40 left to play here into this third quarter, Sabine pass, and the Sharks will have it first down and 10 onto their own 35-yard line. Kyle, that quarterback, comes back in.
Now, who decides to let the clock just roll?
Well, there's a certain point when you get to a certain percentage point, a certain point of separation in points, then both coaches can be talked to by the referee, and they have to decide together.
Okay.
So Kyle now will look to take the snap. He's being flushed out there over the far side, and is that an incomplete pass over that far side there?
Yes.
Well, he did get this thing complete pass to Barton. And he'll have it up. I couldn't tell if he got it to complete the pass. There's a lot of traffic over there, but that'll take it up to about to the 37, 38-yard line where they put it down at the 39. So it's a gain of about 4. But that'll bring up a 2nd and long here for the Sharks. Trying to find some way to get into the end zone. They've had a couple of good drives, but they got themselves behind the chains too many times tonight here, and have had a hard time getting back out of it. I think that was Darby, number 4, over to the far side. So back to the line of scrimmage there for Darby on no gain, 6:20. Did I see a penalty flag come in? I thought I saw something flying out there, but it looks like it's going to be against the Tigers. So the penalty flag against Sabine. And the Tigers going to be a personal foul all the way up to the 45-yard line.
First down.
Big penalty there against the Tigers, and that gives the Sharks First down and 10 at their own at the 45-yard line of West Sabine. So Kyle with Darby and Barton in the backfield for the Sharks. Trying to take advantage of a big penalty here. And only Barton in the backfield, leave Darby over there in the slot. I'm going to bring him up as Kyle goes under center. Look at the handoff here. And that one gets away.
Reverse.
And they're going on the reverse. Nice job here on the play by the Sharks. And lots of room coming around this other side. That is Proctor, number 9.
Reverse around this side of the field, number 9, Proctor.
So Proctor with another good play here. And that's a good play there by the Sharks. Had us all confused around this other side. And with 5:16 to go, that's another first down here by the Sharks. They'll take it all the way down to the 31-yard line.
Was that number 20?
That was Proctor, number 9.
Okay.
He came around on that far side there. Didn't see the reverse. I was looking for the run up the gut there. And nice job there because they had some pressure by the Tigers in the backfield. So they were able to get that ball out of there. Get down and take care of it. All right. So here we go with a first down and 10 for the Sharks. Kyle. Darby and Barton in the backfield. Barton to his left. Darby behind him. And pistol. Got a hand off to Darby. Darby take it over to the far side, and he'll run into that defense up there around the 30-yard line. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage at the 31. And we'll get down to about 4 minutes to go here into this, about 4.5, sorry, into this third quarter. And checking in, like I said, just underway in a lot of ball games out there. I don't know if we're going to have any scores out there, but we'll see if we can get to our batter scoreboard just to see what's going on as some games are getting underway here tonight. And there's a few of them out there with some scores. Let's see what we got. Palestine Westwood up big, 35-0 already. Kilgore up 14-0 over Maybank. And that's kind of where we are so far. Oh, there's some more down there. Gilmer up 21-0. Mount Enterprise and Alto. Enterprise up 16-12. Good game going on down there. All right, so here's Kyle. Going to look to pass. Roll over to the far side. Now pulls it down, looking for somebody to get it to. Now throws it up, and he's going to have to throw it away, and now to get out of play. And it will bring up now a third down and long. Let's see, where else we got down here on some other scores? Is there anything coming in yet? Doesn't look like it. There's a lot of games going on. Most of those are set up for Friday. But right now, a lot of things happening out here on Thursday night. Worrying about the weather tomorrow evening. But we will be in Shelbyville tomorrow night. We'll be inside the box tomorrow night. That way we're not getting wet because it's going to be a wet night.
Yeah, 90%.
And we were kind of glad because I love coming to West Sabine, but we get up on top of the press box out here. We have no cover. But it's a beautiful night out. So thanks to Coach Bragg and the good folks at West Sabine hooking us up out here. We appreciate it. Sabine pass into the Sharks now with a third down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Kyle going to roll over to his far side. Now puts it up in there and got his man over there. Did he catch it?
Can't quite connect with the intended receiver. It's going to be a 4th and 10.
4th and 10 there as it was incomplete. I thought for sure he might have got it there, but it's a 4th and 10 as that one's incomplete. 2:45 left to go here in the third quarter. So yeah, it's in big games all over the place, especially because in the Pattywood district we cover a lot with St. Augustine and Timpson and all those in there. Those everybody's just it's going to be crazy, right? You're not going to know anything. You're just going to have to go out there and win, and hopefully everything else takes care of itself. Because tomorrow you might know a little bit tonight, but tomorrow is going to be the day when it's all going to come to fruition here and find out who's going to be where, who's going to be seated where for the playoffs. All right, now down to about 2 minutes to go. Kyle brings them up. And he's going to look to pass. Got a man over on the far side. Going to look to get down. He's got him down there, too. Oh, just overthrows Proctor there to the far side. He's out of bounds. The pass is out of bounds there.
He was open.
He was open down there, but just gets him out of bounds there. And that's a 4th down and 10. That's a turnover on downs. And the Tigers will take it back over here for West Sabine. And that clock continuing to roll. It'll be down to about 1:45. And Coach Bragg and his offense not in any hurry to get out there to get this thing rolling. So right now, the way it looks like it's going to be Deweyville, West Sabine, Sabine Pass, and maybe West Hardin, I do believe, into this district. Maybe Coleman, I could be wrong, or Corey. I'm trying to remember that last team in there. But right now, it looks like it's going to be a number 2 seed for the West Sabine Tigers and Coach Bragg. That's a good seed for them. So good job here by the Tigers on a great season. They've had a couple losses here this year, but I'll tell you, they're going to be primed and ready to go for the playoffs as Striegel taking over to that far side once again. And he'll be down at about the 38-yard line. And we have
whoa, what was that?
Well, personal foul action going on over here. And so looks like that's going to be a penalty there against the Sabine Pass Sharks. And down there is a little squirm going on with number 55, Ryan Estes.
It's
And
always the second guy gets caught.
I do believe that is right because I'm not for sure Estes was maybe continuing to block, and whoever was out there against the Sharks didn't take too kindly for it. So there's a little scuffling going on, and it looked like the Sharks was the guy that got caught. You're right, Joe. It looked like the second guy got caught for the big 15-yarder, and that's another first down here. Ray Jones first down after the big penalty there.
Well, that's something they did not need.
They definitely did not. So just at 56 seconds left to go here in the third, and a 44-7 lead for the Sabine Tigers. West Sabine Tigers have another opportunity here as they move it into Shark territory. Bork bringing him to the line. Twin receivers set both sides. Striegel staying in the backfield. Going to hand off to Striegel. Striegel trying to find some room here, and it does. Gets into that second level of the defense. Takes it across the 40 down to the 36-yard line. That should be another first down for the Tigers.
Boy, he makes some nice cuts, doesn't he?
He does. So the Tigers get another first down right here, and just under 30 seconds to go here. Really don't have to snap the clock, does Coach Bragg? You may just hold this off here and just let this clock roll down and get to the fourth quarter. As the team is going to come to the line, Bork's going to bring them up, but he did that in this earlier in the ball game, and they just kind of got up there. But maybe Bork may bring him to the line. And with 10 seconds to go, I don't know if they call a timeout on Sabine Pass side over there. So we're going to get an official timeout. Looks like a 30-second timeout there for the basketball court. So now we're going to bring it back out, and that clock is going to roll after a quick timeout there by Sabine Pass. And the Tigers are going to go ahead and snap it. They're going to bring it here onto the pitch, get one more play here before the end of the third, and still trying to run. And that is Harris. Oh, sorry, that's number 1. That is Hughes. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. 44-7 is the score. We're going to the fourth quarter. We'll be right back here on a Net SN.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3 to see why Blake Furniture is the top furniture company in East Texas. Get the lowest prices and discover our easy in-store financing and low payment plans. Plus, get the fastest delivery in East Texas. Get your credit pre-approved online at blakefurniture.com today.
Back here ready to go to the fourth quarter, and it's a big lead here for West Sabine Tigers, 44-7, as they'll have it coming back here ready to go for the fourth quarter. A second down and about 4 from the 30-yard line for the Tigers. Here comes the pitch here to the near side, and that is another big run here by the Tigers. This time it's number 11, Keldrick Thomas, as he'll get some playing time out there for
another West Sabine Tigers.
And the Tigers get another Ray Jones first down here, and that clock will roll. So pretty much put away right now. But Sabine Pass still has a little bit of time here. They can get in and work some of their offense because it looks like they still may make the playoffs. They got to work on some of their things there, even though they're kind of down in this game. But see if their defense can even make a stop here. Going to bring it out here once again. Flowing it over here, and a nice run once again here by the Tigers, pushing it up.
That's a big game by number 11, Thomas.
That's Thomas once again. He'll take it down to a first and goal inside of the 2-yard line. So the Tigers now with a chance to really pretty much put the nails in the coffin right here. As they come back to the line, and they've been coming up to the line quick, and they do it once again. Bork under center, ready to go. Bork going to pitch it out here, and the ball's going to get down, and looks like the Sharks may have jumped on it. And they do. And it looks like Sabine Pass is going to get that. And that's getting a nice job there by the Sabine Pass Sharks defense. They're able to come up with a turnover there on the pitch that didn't get all the way out there to Thomas, it looked like. And so now the Sharks make a stop. And they'll have it with about 10.5 to go here into the ball game. They got a long way to go. The ball sitting on their own 1-yard line. But get out of the shadow of your own end zone. You got 2 hard-running guys out there in Darby and Barton. Give it to them. Let them see if they can get up the field.
The West Sabine Band recently had a 100-dream giveaway. We have Ron, and the winner is
Larry Pierce. Oh, no. They're giving away something that wasn't for me. Oh, it's all right. I just didn't know what I'd do with a lot of deer corn right now. I'm not into the hunting season right now. But, I can understand why they were giving it away, though. big package. There was a lot of good stuff for hunting out there, too. 9:45 Sabine pass. Still now getting all the personnel out there. Now they get that turnover there at their 1 yard line to make the stop. They got to hold on to the ball here. They've had a couple turnovers here tonight that resulted in some points here for West Sabine and the Tigers. So got to hang on to the ball here. See if we can get you a good drive. Make it a stop. Got a turnover. So Kyle going to handle it. And that's going to be into the, that's going to be a safety right there. The West Sabine just bringing it as not able to get anything out of the end zone right there. That's going to be a safety, and that makes it 46-7 for West Sabine. So there'll be a free kick coming here by Sabine Pass. I really couldn't tell. They got in that end zone back there, and looked like they tried to pitch it off there to Darby, but the West Sabine Tigers got back there in that end zone quick, and they were able to disrupt that play. Excuse me. And it ends up as a safety here for West Sabine and of the Tigers. So we're going to get a free kick from the 20-yard line from Sabine Pass. Check in on some of those batter scoreboard once again. Palestine Westwood up now 35-0. Kilgore 21-0 over Maybank. Kearns up 21-7 over Price Carlisle. Gilmore 28-0 over Paris North Lamar. Mount Enterprise up 24-12 over Alto. Timpson 7-0 over St. Augustine. Carthage up 16-0 over Brownsboro. That's what we got right now. Checking down here on that center game, but it's down here somewhere. I know it's in there somewhere, but I don't think anything going on for center just yet. All right, that's what we got as far as the games, and that's your batter scoreboard right there. We got a free kick coming here for the Sharks. Where is that? I know I got that center game in here somewhere. Just no score on it just yet, I guess. Maybe they haven't changed it on here or something. I don't know. It's at the bottom. Could be. I'm not for sure. I know that center game's in there somewhere. We'll see if we can figure that out coming up here just long. All right, so ready to go for the free kick. And taking the time that they can here with that scoreboard sitting at 46-7. It's being passed. And the Sharks. Ready for the free kick right here. So a big kick, and it's going to go over to the far side, and they'll take it there at about the 40-yard line, bringing it back up into the middle of the field here for the Tigers. Still got it on his feet, bringing that into the middle, and fighting for yardage all the way back to the 33-yard line. That's where the Tigers will start off. That's Bork with the Tigers, number 6. The senior having himself one heck of a night here tonight on senior night. I do want to say this, though, folks. NetSN would like to say congratulations to the good folks at Southeast Texas Sports. They cover West Sabine Tigers and a lot of the stuff out here. And I understand that whoever's been doing that, this is their last football game here for them. But they do a great job, and congratulations to those folks. And they cover the West Sabine Tigers through a lot of things. All right, coming up. After we get done here, we're going to see if we can travel over to St. Augustine and stop in there, see what's happening between Timpson and St. Augustine. And we may do some NetSN live Facebook action from that ball game. Looks like we may get there close to halftime the way things are going right now, Joe. I'm not for sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, so it will be a first down and 10 for West Sabine here after looks like a penalty yardage was marched off. They'll have it at their own 47-yard line for the Tigers. Now under 6 minutes to go. Bork brings him to the line. Ready to go here. That twin back sets. Once again. Is that Thomas? That's number 50 making a run right there. Like to see the big guys running. Tristan Wilson. He's going to get him some action out there carrying a rock. Up to the 46-yard line of Sabine Pass. So coming in here as Wilson comes out, McGowan, as well as Striegel come in here. And here's the pitch once again. Another good run here by the Tigers. That'll be taken there, and I think that is number 20.
28. 28.
Nickerson. That's another West Sabine first down. That's a Ray Jones first down here. They've got a lot of them tonight for the Tigers. They have really taking care of business here this evening. On senior night, they want to come out here, and they're going to do a good playoff rush for this West Sabine Tiger squad. Winning a big here, 46-7. Looks like they're going to secure that number 2 spot in their district behind Deweyville.
Tackle there by Jacobs. Brayton Jacobs.
All right. So Bork back up under center with that twin headed back once again. And that's a great play there in the backfield. Is that number 8 once again?
Sean Tran.
That's a great play right there. And they get him into the backfield. Nixon losing a few back on that one. Makes it a second down and long. Back to the 37, 38-yard line. And we'll get down close to 4 minutes to go here in this ball game. As the Tigers are looking to play a little add-on here, just trying to do everything they can to get this clock wound down. Over to that far side, good run there, but the Sharks are right there to stand him up. He'll get get back to the original line of scrimmage. Richardson up the middle right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to introduce to you your varsity cheerleader.
Alrighty, so we have
London Weatherspoon.
number 3 checking into the ball game. That's McGowan. He'll come back in and bring the play in over to the far side. It's a third down. And here we go with the play as Bork goes up under center. And a little misdirection. Oh, that's a great play on bringing the second man around. And that's going to be enough for a first down. And down the sideline he goes. As the Richardson will take it down the sideline for the score from 34 yards out. So nice job there. But I tell you what, they went to see the crisscross in the backfield. That was a great play design there by the coaching staff for the Tigers. And that'll really take care of business right there and make it a 52-7 now. The Tigers are ready to seal the deal here and send West Sabine to the playoffs in the second round, or in the second place spot. And like I said, Sabine passed with the loss here. I think that still keeps them in the third spot.
Okay.
They got some things going on over there that they're working out, but I hope they get that all taken care of because apparently that's a paperwork issue on some things. So hopefully they get that taken care of. Because they definitely don't want to see any kids lose ball games over some paperwork. All right, so that will bring up the 2-point conversion here for West Sabine and the Tigers. Bork up under center. That's going to be an offsides there by. That's an offsides, but it does going to matter as they're going to give it there.
The 2-point conversion is good.
Big number. Wilson taking it in there for the 2-point conversion, make it 54-7. And we'll have a kickoff coming up, brought to us by the good folks at Shelby Savings Bank. And we'll be right back here on the Net SN.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading Deep East Texas care provider, recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
At Watson & Sons, their family serves your family. It begins with their facilities, their inviting and warm chapel, and their elegant lobby, and their unique product room where you can shop for the choices your tribute requires. They've been serving your family at Watson & Sons since Scott built it in 1998, but their family has been serving you for over a century.
All righty, folks, we're back here, and we're going to get another kickoff, and this is pretty much going to wrap it up here this evening as the clock continuing to roll here, as it will be a 54-7 victory as of right now for the West Sabine Tigers. They will be kicking off, and we'll probably have maybe a player or so left after this one. So we're all the way down here, so we may just get one kick here because they can let that play clock run all the way down, and they'll have to have it, and here comes the kick, and it will be kicked off. And it's a bouncer there at about the 25-yard line, taken here by the Sabine Tigers. And that's going to be number 9. I believe that's Proctor. They'll take it around to the far side, looking for some room over there. He's still on his feet, and he's going to take it up all the way up to about the 45-yard line. So Proctor's going to have his team out there, and that may be the end of it. And it looks like that will be the end of the ball game there, as it will be a 54-7 victory for West Sabine and the Tigers over Sabine Pass and the Sharks here this evening in West Sabine. So thanks for joining us here, folks. We'll be right back with our Aurora Concepts post-game show. That's coming up here on NetSN.
You're watching the Piney Woods Game of the Week with Larry Pierce on the NetSN Network. Tonight, it's the West Sabine Tigers versus the Sabine Pass Sharks, live from Pineland, Texas.
Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Center has the new and used vehicles that you're looking for. If your vehicle needs service, stop by WrightChryslerDodgeJeep.com and get your service appointment, and also shop online. Then come on down and let the guys make a great deal for you. And our knowledgeable staff will not let you leave without knowing everything about your new or used vehicle. Wright Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram supports all the students of the Piney Woods.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
All righty, folks, we're back here to wrap this up on the Aurora Concepts post-game show. And, I tell you what, I don't know. It could be a couple of guys for our Dairy Queen player of the game. And for the West Sabine Tigers, bunch of them out there. You could call Jacoby Harris. I kind of like Bork, the quarterback, out there as well. But they ran the ball out. They had a good defense out there, too. So, what do you say we just give it to the quarterback, Peyton Bork? I thought he did a good job. He did return kicks. He managed the offense very well. So Peyton Bork is our Dairy Queen player of the game here for the West Sabine Tigers. They win it big, 54-7 over the Sabine Pass Sharks here tonight. So that's kind of where we are with things, and it's our Aurora Concepts post-game show here. And I tell you what, Sabine Pass, they came in here, and like I said, they had a little bit of controversy going on, but I'm really not going to go into what they did, but hopefully it's just a paperwork issue. They were number 3 in this district. It looks like they're going to be, so it looks like they may still get there. Hopefully they can get all their things taken care of over there for the Sharks, and they can have a good postseason. West Sabine looks really good going into the postseason, folks. They've looked really good all year. Yeah, the one loss to San Augustine earlier into the year by 1 or 2 points. We covered that game as a great game out there by the Tigers. Just came up on the short end a little bit there, and it came down to some 2-point conversions not really going out there. Right. So if they had Harris kicking for them, that might have been different there that night. You never know. But they look really good, and Coach Bragg and his squad look really good going into the playoffs. So I think that they're going to be really solid as we get ready to roll right there. Agreed. All right. So we're going to have to pack it down here, folks, and get out of West Sabine. We're going to head over to San Augustine and see if we can check in on Tips in San Augustine, what's going on. Check out our Facebook Live page there for NetSN, and we'll do some live stuff over there before we get ready to pack it all up. But that's going to do it here tonight from West Sabine as the Tigers win at 54-7 over Sabine Pass. We'll see you here again tomorrow night on NetSN from Shelbyville, as Shelbyville and Hemp Hill hook it up for the final regular season game there, and playoff seedings all over the place. Hope everyone has an awesome, blessed, wonderful night. Have a good night, folks. We're gone. Bye-bye.
The proceeding was a presentation of Watlington, Shires, and Pierce Productions. We hope you have an awesome and blessed night. God bless America, God bless our troops, and God bless each and every one of you.